Hello everyone, my name is Sonali Chopra. Welcome back to another episode of Around the World. Many nations are bound by mutual interest at the global level, which leads to the birth of a multipolar world order, supported by various platforms and forums such as SCO and BRICS. Recently, with the rise of the Global South's voice against Western countries, the relevance of BRICS has increased. In this context, a BRICS meeting was held in Kazan, Russia. What's noteworthy here is that this conference took place when two corners of the world are engulfed in conflict. On one hand, the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, and on the other, the ongoing tension between Israel and Hamas. It's evident that Western countries have imposed several sanctions on Russia. However, despite all this, representatives of many countries stepped onto Russian soil, which in itself sends a significant message to the West. In such a scenario, it's reasonable to question the global relevance of BRICS. Why is this BRICS summit in Russia important for India? Additionally, will India and China's relations normalize through this group? Today, viewers, we will discuss these questions. But first, let's understand what BRICS is. In 2006, for the first time, 4 countries, Brazil, Russia, India, and China, met during the G8 summit in Russia. Shortly thereafter, these 4 countries formalized BRICS, but the first BRICS summit took place in 2009. In 2010, South Africa joined the group, transforming it into BRICS. And recently, several other countries, including Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates, have joined the group. However, Saudi Arabia has reportedly accepted the membership but has delayed officially joining without giving a detailed further explanation. At the global level, there are many international groups, but BRICS holds a special place among them. To understand this, note that the current population of the BRICS countries is around 3.5 billion, which accounts for roughly 45% of the world's population. Meanwhile, the combined economies of the member countries exceed $28.5 trillion, representing approximately 28% of the global economy. This is just a matter of statistics. On the other hand, this group has members like Russia and China, who are permanent members of the United Nations Security Council. Now let's shift from numbers to India's relevance within this group. Looking at it from India's perspective, it becomes clear that India's participation in the 2024 BRICS Summit is important for its strategic interest. Experts believe that this enhances India's role as a global leader and supports its vision for a multipolar world order. Moreover, the summit provides India a platform to strengthen relations with key countries, especially China, despite current geopolitical tensions. For example, for several years, India and China have been engaged in a border dispute, and just before the BRICS summit, an agreement was reached between the two nations. For the past 4 years, there has been a standoff along the border with China. Despite multiple rounds of talks, the issue had not been resolved until just before the summit, when it was reported that both countries reached an agreement on patrolling the border, paving the way for disengagement. According to experts, the remaining issues are in the last areas of Demchok and Depsang, and disengagement will happen in these areas. Although this is only the first step, it is significant and will reduce tensions. The next step will be de-escalation. Measures to ensure peace in the areas near the line of actual control could be enhanced based on pre-Galwan examples. Let's understand what disengagement and de-escalation mean. Disengagement refers to the withdrawal of troops facing each other on the front, while de-escalation refers to the steps taken to reduce the tension between two countries. Notably, India shares a 3,488 km long border with China, passing through Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, and Arunachal Pradesh. On the other hand, soon after this agreement, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Kazan, Russia. During this meeting, many issues were discussed and both nations expressed their intent to work together, keeping their strategic interest in mind. It's important to note that this was the first formal meeting between the two leaders in the past 5 years. The last formal meeting between PM Modi and Xi Jinping took place in October 2019 in Mahabalipuram, India. However, many experts believe that BRICS, like other international groups such as G7, has not yet fully realized its potential. A key reason for this is internal differences between its member countries. Notably, while China is eager to declare the group as anti-West, India is focused on uniting everyone globally. It will be interesting to see in the coming times, with the expansion of the BRICS, how relations between India and China evolve. So viewers, with this we conclude today's discussion and note down today's question. India-China relations could improve through the BRICS group. Analyze this statement. For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.